welcome to this week's episode of Potpourri. I'm your host, Raphael Lester, and today with me I have the beautiful Miss Carlisa Simon. How's it going, Miss Carlisa?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm well. Well, let's jump right into it. So, I know that you attend Spelman College, which is right on the other side of the grass.
Yes.
But let's jump right into it. I see that you're from Washington, D.C. What actually brought you here to Atlanta, Georgia?
Well, what brought me here to Atlanta, Georgia, my father is actually a pastor, and he decided to start a ministry in Atlanta. We lived in D.C. for maybe about 10 years. I was only 2 when he decided to move to Atlanta, Georgia. So he wanted to start a ministry here, and I've been here ever since 1996. So yes, I'm from Atlanta.
Okay. Now I see that you're in this beautiful attire, and it's not just by you being on the show. I know that you're part of the Glee Club of Spelman, and it's combined of Spelman and Morehouse, correct?
Just Spelman College.
Oh, just Spelman. Oh,
Yes.
okay. I didn't even know that. Okay. I just know that you guys perform a lot together. So, how long have you been singing, or what inspired you to sing?
Well, I actually was in marching band all 4 years in high school and for elementary and middle school. I played the trumpet, not a likely instrument for a female, but I played the trumpet for 9 years straight. And when I came to Spelman, I was always a participant or attendee of the Spelman and Morehouse Christmas Carol concert. And I used to always see the women singing, and my favorite was the Morehouse College Glee Club, and I wanted to be a part of the Morehouse College Glee Club so bad, but fortunately that can't happen for a female. So I decided to join the all-female choir, Spelman College Glee Club, and that's when I started singing. I already knew about music and things like that, but that's where I really started using my voice vocally.
Now, what's your actual major? Does it have anything to do with you singing?
No, my actual major is psychology.
Oh.
No minor, no concentration, just psychology, and that's really what I want to do. But music has always been like an extra passion of mine.
Okay. So why? I mean, if music is your passion, how come you didn't want to pursue it in college?
I think music, like learning about the music theory and learning about the technical part of music, it's a different discipline when it comes to actually studying it. Performing it, being immersed in it, learning music without the pressure of a grade is just a little bit more relaxing than, having to sit there and learn keys and minor chords and things like that. Even though I know about them, it's a different, more strict study, and I wanted to go in psychology, so. And I can incorporate the two whenever I want to, so
Okay.
best of both worlds.
Cool. And what's your classification?
I am a junior.
Oh, nice. So, what are your plans after you graduate, since it's around the corner?
Yes. I plan to go to graduate school to get my PhD in clinical psychology. And I want to do research, my own research, have a few labs. That's my dream. And then to ultimately become a college professor. So hopefully come back to Spelman or Morehouse or Clark Atlanta University and teach. Yes.
Now, by you being a part of the Glee Club, what if an opportunity comes for you to actually sing full time? Would you take it?
I would take it. I think I would. I've never been asked that question before, but I would, because I also play piano and trumpet, so I think that I would be well equipped if that opportunity would come. So, yes.
Okay. Now, in today's society or today's world, there's a lot of game shows like American Idol and all that good stuff. Have you ever just took on one of those?
No, not at all. Not at all. When it comes to solo singing, that's not really my forte, but I'm very good in the quartet. I'm very good in the chorus. I can blend very well. I can match voices, match pitch. It's a passion for me to just sing with other people, and I think that's why being in the Glee Club is the best thing for me, because the sound that I make when I blend with my sisters is love.
Well, they say that you get that same kind of sound singing in the shower. So
yes.
Do you sing in the shower a lot?
I do, not a lot, but I do sing in the shower. I amuse myself.
Okay. So, about the Glee Club, what does the Glee Club mean to you?
Mm. The Glee Club means fulfilling a tradition. The Glee Club has been a part of Spelman College tradition for a long time. It goes all the way back to 1882. And if you know, Spelman College is founded in 1881. So we're not that far behind the founding of the institution. And since that year, tradition, it's been a yearly thing. Like, people come through Spelman, they come through the Glee Club, and they can all come back and say, yeah, I did that. I wore that dress. We sung that song. And, you know, to actually sit down with alumni and talk with them about the traditions just of the Glee Club and some of the secrets, can't tell you, it's a bonding thing. So even a person in China who may have sung in the Glee Club, who's living in China right now, I can go to them and we can sit down and have a conversation. I've never met you before, but we could, because it's a different type of sisterhood that the Glee Club has. Very strong, very, very deep-rooted in tradition and legacy. So that's what it means to me, fulfilling that legacy.
Okay, cool. Now, what you probably didn't know was I actually was a part of the Philharmonic Society here in Clark.
Yes.
And I know that we take trips and all that good stuff, and I'm sure you guys do too. So how is that? Because I know that's a different kind of bonding experience.
Yes, it is the bonding experience. We go on spring tour, which is usually our spring break. I don't really get a break because of that. But I know last year we did like more of a Midwest tour. Went to Colorado, Arkansas, Missouri, Tennessee, did concerts in all those cities and states. And being on a bus with 44 girls for a whole week, you learn to bond and come together as one. You learn it. And there's so many memories that are made on tour. It just brings me closer to all of them. So, yes.
It's nothing like Love and Hip Hop kind of crazy.
No. A lot more classier.
I just had to ask. So, what was your best experience from one of the trips that you've been a part of?
Wow. My best experience, I would say, when we went to Washington, D.C. for the inauguration. We got to sing at an inaugural ball during that week. It wasn't the one that the president was at, unfortunately. But it was an inaugural ball celebrating the fact that he was inaugurated again. And I believe there was like a CNN crew that followed us around. Oh, wow. And I don't know if you know of Ivory Tower. Like, we were featured on there last night. I didn't know that. But that trip was really memorable. Not only because, you know, you're going to D.C. for the inauguration, but it was only a select few people. It was a last-minute thing. They called me a week before we had to take the trip. So I literally had to drop everything to do it. But it was an opportunity that I knew I couldn't pass up. So being on the bus all the way to D.C., it was a long ride, but, you know, we sung pretty much the whole time and practiced the whole time. And my vocal cords were shot afterwards, but it was a lot of fun, and that was probably the most memorable trip so far since I've been here.
Wow. And not only do you go to Spelman College, but that actually is the #1 HBCU.
Yes.
So how does it feel being well, before that, why an HBCU?
I really didn't think of it as going to a HBCU when I applied to Spelman. I knew I would apply to Spelman ever since I was in the 7th grade. Because of the teacher that I had a social studies teacher who basically called me her sister one day. And then she explained to me that she went to Spelman and that she sees Spelman in my life. And ever since that moment, you know, Spelman was just me and Spelman.
It's home.
Right. And I really didn't know much about HBCUs. Like, I didn't see the distinction because I went to school with African Americans most of my life anyway. So when I got to Spelman, it was just a continuation of that. I did try to go to PWIs, and I tried to look around, you know, at other institutions, state colleges, but Spelman had my heart from the beginning. So
sounds like a winner to me.
All right, Ms. Simon, so I know that you guys have the Christmas Carol concert coming up, so I would like you to give 30 seconds or less to the world more information about the concert.
The Spelman College Glee Club and the Morehouse College Glee Club will be having our annual 88th Christmas Carol Concert, both held in the Martin Luther King Jr. Internationals Chapel and Spelman College Sisters Chapel on December 5th, 6th, and 7th. More information is available on www.spelman.edu.
Well, thank you so much, Ms. Simon. I
you.
really appreciate having you today on the show.
Thank you.
And thank you guys for tuning in. However, this isn't it. So when we come back, we'll have more from the Glee Club. Stay tuned.
Matchsticks, matchbox, matching tie and matching socks. You don't know why, but you're really special to match point, match game. You and I are not the same, but I can tell that you're really special to me. There's something I can give to make you laugh, to help you live. We're the perfect match and you're really special to me. We're the perfect match and you're really special to me.
Mom, can we get some ice cream? Please, Mom, please.
No, we're having dinner soon.
Please.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of children in foster care who will take you just as you are.
Crack don't allow no secret found their way out of
Getting closer to nature can get you closer to your family. Go to discovertheforest.org.
Matchsticks, matchbox, matching tie and matching socks. You don't know why, but you're really special to match point, match game. You and I are not the same, but I can tell that you're really special to me. There's something I can give to make you laugh, to help you live. We're the perfect match and you're really special to me. We're the perfect match and you're really special to me.
Packers.
Vikings.
Packers.
Vikings. Vikings.
Red state, blue state, vegan,
Carnivore.
We come from different places.
Uptown.
downtown.
Optimist.
We come to different conclusions.
Half empty.
Half full.
But when we live united, we create real, lasting change in the building blocks of life. The education, income, and health of our communities,
Live.
our families,
United.
even the person next to us.
Live united.
Real change won't happen without you. So give, advocate, volunteer, live united. Sign up at liveunited.org.
Up to 40% of businesses never recover after experiencing a major disaster. Make a plan at ready.gov/business.
Welcome back to Potpourri, and I have with me Mr. Jelani Watkins. How's it going, Mr. Watkins?
Very well, very well. Glad to be here.
Good, good, good. Well, let's jump right back into it. I know that you're also a part of the Glee Club.
Yes, sir.
So what inspired you to be a part of the Glee Club?
I was inspired to be a part of the Glee Club first because I was a music major that came to Morehouse College. So the first thing that drew me there was the fact that it was a requirement to be a part of. It was a singing organization. I was a vocal performance, choral conducting emphasis as part of my music major. So it was sort of a requirement to be a part of there. The reason why I stayed with the Glee Club, however, is a little different. Once I joined the Glee Club, within the first few months of working with Dr. Morrow, our director, I learned sort of his passions about teaching us and working with us. And one of the things that he told us during our new member reception was that he enjoyed taking different diverse voice parts and bringing them all together to create a unique sound each and every year that is able to really change the world and impact the world in a really great positive way. And that's really similar to what I'm sort of trying to do as a choral conducting emphasis right now. And trying to graduate, this is my senior year, and then be able to go do a few master's programs, and then after that start teaching in the high school education system and start teaching music and gathering all of these different voices from all of the different areas and creating a wonderful dynamic sound that's able to really change the world. So when I saw that's what he was doing, and he was doing it so effortlessly, so flawlessly, and creating a wonderful ensemble sound. I said, I have to stay here. I have to see how he's doing this. How is he getting all of these different voices, people who come from church choirs, people who come from classical training, people who just sang in the shower, and then bringing them all together and saying, you know, this can create an ensemble. And it's an ensemble that is recognized all over the world, especially all over the United States of America. Being able to tour with the Glee Club, I've been able to, and had the privilege of taking part in a number of concerts, a number of traditional concerts, where a lot of audience members come up to us at the end every single time and say, it's just such a blessing to see you guys perform. So just being a part of that tradition and seeing Dr. Morrow conduct every single rehearsal, that just makes me want and have to stay.
Oh, cool. What part do you actually sing?
I actually sing bass choir 2, and choir 2 being the lowest of the bass section. So all of those low notes that you see on the staff, that's me.
And before you came to Glee Club, how long have you been singing prior to that?
I had been singing, according to my mother, I've been singing since the age of 2, when I walked into her room and I sang this little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine, just to wake them out. And this is the day that the Lord has made, let us rejoice and be glad. And I sang that song over and over again, and just to wake them up. So she said, since that age, I've been singing pretty much all my life. I sang in the high school choirs of my high school at North Springs Charter High School of the Arts and Sciences. And then I sang in my teen choir at Word of Faith Family Worship Cathedral, and then in some all-state ensembles and honor choir ensembles around the Georgia State area.
Now, by us being in Georgia, I know that it's very big for music and entertainment just as a whole. So have you tried to break into the industry by singing?
I've tried to more break into the industry, trying to use my skills with music education, music theory research, as well as music technology. So I've gotten a few gigs, if you will, working soundboards with the Friendship Baptist Church that is now housed at the Ray Charles Performing Arts Center on Morehouse's campus. And I've also been able to teach music in facilities such as the Southwest Arts Center off of New Hope Road, where I've been able to instruct teenagers from the age of 13 all the way through 18 years old, the importance and fundamentals of music and vocal music and instrumental music as well. So more in those fields rather than just singing. Most of my singing has been really within the Glee Club and the other ensembles I had previously been a part of.
Oh, wow. Wow, wow, wow. So I'm going to give you 10 seconds to reiterate on the Christmas Carol concert that you have going, or that you guys have coming up. And I think the world will really like to know, so I think it's best that we do reiterate it. You can look right here at this camera and go ahead and put the information on out there.
The Morehouse Christmas Carol Concert is a wonderful, impactful tradition that changes the lives of every audience member who comes and just is there to be a part of that wonderful experience. So you've got to come on out and enjoy it.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Watkins.
Thank you.
I know that you guys have been tuned in or very anxious to see some of these Glee Club singers and what they have to offer. So I did not fail you guys. Stay tuned. We'll have more from the Glee Club singers.
Mom, can we get some ice cream? Please, Mom, please.
No, we're having dinner soon.
Please.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of children in foster care who will take you just as you are.
Crack don't allow. Secret found their way out of
Getting closer to nature can get you closer to your family. Go to discovertheforest.org.
Matchsticks, matchbox, matching tie to matching socks. You don't know why, but you're really special to match point, match game. You and I are not the same, but I can tell that you're really special to me. There is something I can give to make you laugh, to help you live. We're the perfect match, and you're really special to me. We're the perfect match and you're really special to me.
Packers. Vikings. Packers. Vikings.
Vikings. Red state, blue state, vegan.
Carnivore.
We come from different places.
Uptown.
Downtown.
Optimist.
We come to different conclusions.
Half empty.
Half full.
But when we live united, we create real, lasting change in the building blocks of life. The education, income, and health of our communities, our families,
United.
even the person next to us.
Live united.
Real change won't happen without you. So give, advocate, volunteer, live united. Sign up at liveunited.org.
Up to 40% of businesses never recover after experiencing a major disaster. Make a plan at ready.gov/business.
Behold the star! Behold the star up yonder! Behold the star! It is the star of Bethlehem. Oh, behold the star! Behold the star up yonder! Behold the star! It is the star of Bethlehem. There was no room found in thee. It is the star of Bethlehem. For him was born free from sin. It is the star of Bethlehem. Oh, behold the star! Behold the star up yonder! Behold the star! It is the star of Bethlehem. The wise men came from thee. It is the star of Bethlehem. To worship him, the Prince of Peace. It is the star of Bethlehem. Oh, behold the star! Behold the star up yonder! Behold the star! It is the star of Bethlehem. A song broke forth upon the night. It is the star of Bethlehem. It is the star of Bethlehem. Peace, peace on earth, goodwill to men. It is the star of Bethlehem. Behold the star. Behold the star. Behold the star up yonder. Behold the star up yonder. Hallelujah, behold the star. Hallelujah, behold the star. Hallelujah, behold the star. The star. Hallelujah, behold the star, behold the star, Bethlehem. Hallelujah, behold the star, Bethlehem. Behold the star, behold the star, behold the star. Hallelujah, behold the star, Bethlehem. Hallelujah, behold the star. Hallelujah, behold the star, Bethlehem. Hallelujah, behold the star, Bethlehem. Behold the star, behold the star, behold the star. Go telling on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere. Go telling on the mountain that Jesus Christ is born. Go telling on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere. Go telling on the mountain that Jesus Christ is born. When I was a mountain, over the hills and everywhere. Go telling on the mountain that Jesus Christ is born. Go telling on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere. Go telling on the mountain that Jesus Christ is born. He made me a watchman upon the city wall, and if I am a Christian, I am the least of all. Go telling on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere. Go telling on the mountain that Jesus Christ is born. Go telling on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere. Go telling on the mountain that Jesus Christ is born.
Thanks for tuning in to this week's episode of Potpourri. I'm your host, Raphael Lester. Until next time, have a great day.
Oh, those boys are much too much. Those boys are much too much. We got the spirit. We're hot. We can't be stopped. We got the spirit. We're hot. We can't be stopped. We're going to beat them and bust them.
The smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life.
Let's get a little bit rowdy. R-O-W-D-Y.
Take time to be a dad today. Call or visit fatherhood.gov to learn more.
Mom, can we get some ice cream? Please, Mom, please.
No, we're having dinner soon.
Please.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of children in foster care who will take you just as you are.
Up to 40% of businesses never recover after experiencing a major disaster. Make a plan at ready.gov/business.